to getting my toddler to bed. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Athena. I post new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, join the family. So today's video is going to be the 6 steps that I take in order to get my toddler to bed. She is quite a difficult sleeper. She's not one of those babies where you'll just pop her into her bed and she'll fall asleep. She never really was, actually, and I didn't try and force her into any kind of like cry out method and things like that. And that's her hair right there. Right there. It's right there. So yeah. Also, I apologize if the angle and thing is weird. Like the camera, I'm having a very bad tripod day today, and yeah, I'm using a different lens. It's just crazy, but let's do this. So step number 1 is dinner time. Now, dinner time is usually at about 7 p.m. and has to always be with her daddy. So if we do not have dinner as like a family, all the 3 of us together, she either refuses to have dinner or is completely grumpy for the rest of the night and everything kind of goes haywire. So a very, very vital step is to have dinner all together as a family. Step number 2. Step number 2 is basically hanging out with her grandparents for about 30 to 45 minutes after she's had her dinner. We live with my in-laws, but they kind of stay in a little like kitchen, like a little extra little house that's kind of separate. So we will go next door kind of and see them and just let her kind of run around, play, and let some of that energy out. And if she doesn't go next door at all in the evenings, she gets kind of unsettled. So that's step number 2. Step number 3. So at about 8:30 p.m. she will start getting grumpy and want to leave. She actually starts saying goodbye to everyone and kind of waving goodbye, which is our cue to take her and come next door. And bath time. So her bath time is really, really important. It calms her down, it kind of relaxes her, and really just brings everything together. There have been instances where we hadn't been able to give her a bath, and I feel that she was very, very wound up and didn't wind down as easily. So bath time is very, very important. Step number 4. So the 4th step naturally is her PJs. She will change into her PJs, and then there's some playtime with daddy. So she doesn't see her dad all day long until pretty much 7 p.m. when we sit and have dinner. So this time around usually 8:45 to 9 p.m. is the time where she plays around with her daddy. And yes, she's a late sleeper, I know, but it is what it is. Hi! So she'll play around with her daddy probably until about 9:30 p.m. at which point we move on to the next step. So step number 5 naturally is bedtime nursing. So she will have her milk for the evening. I still breastfeed, so she will nurse, and she doesn't fall asleep immediately after that. She hasn't done that since, I think, I don't know, maybe 10 months actually, even less than that. She hasn't done it in a long time. I've forgotten what it's like to have a baby that falls asleep on your breast while you're breastfeeding. But yeah, so she'll have her milk, and then we move on to step number 6, which is extremely vital. So step number 6. Step number 6 is that basically we all go to bed. So she wants us to be both in bed. So both me and her daddy have to be in bed, and she's playing in between us while we kind of wind down from the day. She also kind of winds down and plays around a bit in between us, and finally falls asleep at around 10 p.m, sometimes 10:30. Of course, a main thing when it comes to step 6 is that she wants us both in bed with her. So if either of us is not there, and especially like if I get up to go and drink some water, for instance, she will wreak havoc. She just loses it. If daddy's not in bed, she refuses to sleep until he gets there. So that's a thing. So a basic nighttime routine when it comes to bedtime is kind of weird and probably not what most parents would want, because it would be considered normal that you would put your baby to bed at maybe 6:30 or 7 p.m. Maybe a max of like 8 p.m. You would get the baby to go to sleep, and then you would have free time yourself. We don't have that. No. I haven't had that for a very long time. There was a time, I think up to when she was 6 months old, where she would sleep at 8 p.m. If you can hear songs in the background, that's baby Ghost toys. She's playing over here. So yeah, so basically what happens with our 6-step routine is that if one of these steps is not done exactly as she wants or at the time it's supposed to be done, she kind of gets out of sync. It's really funny, and she can't sleep. I think the other day we weren't able to give her a bath, and she literally went to bed at 12:30 a.m. like midnight, half an hour past midnight. I'm sitting there, I'm exhausted, and she's just like partying. So yeah, that is our 6 steps to getting my toddler to sleep, and what a toddler she is. Yeah. So anyway guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.